Hello my friend, Valorant Mundi here and welcome back to my channel. In this video enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT America Stage 2 between the best team in the league with the greatest player of all time, Leviatán, versus the best America's team in Master Shanghai, the underdogs and forever underrated G2 Esports. The winner move on to the grand finals, while the loser will face elimination in the lower bracket. Let's go, man! The battle between the two best teams in the region, man. Playing the most beautiful Valorant. And eyes on ASPAS, but also eyes on ICY. He has been improving a lot, man. Has been one of the key factors for the success of G2 against the big dogs. Especially against Sentinels, man. He was on fire and he outperformed Zekken.
So the Utah's going to be unloaded here, flashed up towards the back of the site, Tex.
And Jonah P, man, insane player. But they still cannot believe they're going to play Icebox against Leviatán.
And the flank is given up entirely from LEV. They're actually going to be regrouping back up together, just trying to play this one forwards. But again, ASPAS is committed, catches across, pass and away. There was no trade in sight. Unconventional, really, from G2. Expect that to be really the building blocks of this team.
Ballsy or dump, only time will tell.
Is now back online, sending it flying forwards, and a fight is called by G2 out towards the back of the site. ICY even just lucky just to get the one. Jonah P and Trent unaccounted for off to the side themselves. ASPAS dropping down and just cannot land it. We'll have to double check. We will have to double check that one, but pretty sure it was Haven. ASPAS, early fight and engagement for him. He's going to be opted into
it's
that
like
straight away. Does draw blood with Leaf drop.
art,
no
man.
Being pushed back away from
you know,
G2.
it's like poetry. See you ASPAS play.
ASPAS will always be keen to disrespect you. Right here. Gonna try and take those fights forward and often, especially with a rifle in hand. Dart has to be dodged and avoided as well. It's off angle, spraying them down, expecting that repeat.
Joga bonito.
In the back of his mind, he knows exactly the positions to be playing. 3 in the round already for him.
And dodge on the thrash too, so not even getting punished by that.
2v3.
Leading most those statistical metrics.
Let's forget about this one.
Shut down in the moment.
Chose to make the play there that could have ended the round instantly, but he's left his team in a 2v2.
Don't get me wrong, a lot of damage done to ICY here in this spot. Jonah P gonna be the one to take that first contact. Again, there's so many healthy targets though. Half armored out, one shot.
Oof, that was close, bro.
He survives, lands those shots up, leaves it alone to ICY in this 1v2. A quick tap as well. ICY issue not being forced out. ADS stuff, damage done, but he doesn't really have the gun or the weaponry forward. Again, just has to peek out, jiggle, and he's just on a sliver of health. It's enough.
Thanks.
Guarded over the shoulder by Tex. Playing for the orb as well. ASPAS setting up the Blade Storm. Big group over G2. It's all 5 of them. Nobody holding. Mazzino applying constant pressure. The Phantom spam stun punishable. Burns himself a cheeky one. It's a nice one to set the scene. G2's still going to be pushing up though. Updraft over the top. ASPAS claiming one after another. Dropping any adversary that steps to him. And he wants to just take away any possibilities of a G2 win. That's dominance, overwhelming aggression by Leviatán.
Like there's nothing you can do to stop them. Unless you're taking out ASPAS instantly, he's getting kills and also making so
good
much
luck,
space
bro.
for the rest to trade off.
He's going to take these liberties. Outlaw in his hands.
Ooh, Liv, nice shot, man.
That's what you have to be doing. Otherwise, ASPAS...
Yo, Liv looking good with his new hair, bro. He favors you, man.
He's also quite eager. This guy tagged up though. To stop himself. Head's barely
And Cutie Pie.
Slight exchange of the bullets.
Actually, I don't like Pie, bro. That's a bad example. No, never mind. I like Pie. I like Pie.
Players are being picked apart. That was
Last time I ate Pie was good, bro.
Zeno dropping down. What's going to be asked for? They are falling apart, actually. Leviatán, Tex. A little bit of AD in terms of the rifle play on hand. He's going to do a lot now to try and push this one back. Flash over as a pause to score, but they don't expect his position already. Valen crept his way up even deeper onto these sightlines. Plan can now go online, picking up the orb. No,
King.
that one's still
It's he.
sensing it. There's definitely chances. Can't adjust it. No with the rifle, and a thrifty win, but G2 puts them back in a driving seat.
What a round to pick up.
Man, that got way too close, bro. For a second I thought King was going to win that.
And prevent him from going on a tear against you.
Jonah keyboard, man.
It was an insane shot that LEV hits. I mean, look at that. Reacting to an unexpected position and being able to clean it up, and then the rest of the team is able to go forward with Sheriffs. Important final kill there as well from Jonah P, who continues.
Look at LEV, man, looking good.
Timeout.
Gonna catch King under huge amount of pressure.
Yeah, already walking up straight into him as well. King,
Okay.
just the one before the trade comes online again. Might have spot those players just before you drop lockdown. That is incredibly committed. Many angles you're gonna have to defend into that spot as well. I mean, ICY's like, all right, mate, I'm leaving you to your own devices.
But at the same time, look how far back the defenders are. No contest possible for the plant. And even getting into a retake position is very difficult. So many spots you have to clear.
Every single step of the way.
Good shot, LEV.
Leviatán can't get a foothold, man. They cannot stand against this. Still, Mazzino will make...
Chuvicho, Trent has the Hunter Series.
Again, it's a retake scenario. ASPAS is working with that operator. It's gonna
Yeah, he has zero money, bro. If he loses this up,
backing away,
it's gonna be bad for the rest of the game.
in his back pocket, and you can already hear it. Spike's ticking away. Options removed and limited. It doesn't matter about the cove that's placed down as well. Can be defended against it. Valin cleaning up Mazzino, drifting off to the side. ASPAS is eager to pick up that operator against.
Yeah, gotta save it, bro.
G2 might have been receiving a lot of this one here. They might want to speed up into it, but the pits drop down, lay it now towards this A site. And again, that pause has been inserted whether G2 won it or not.
They're going to
Was
ASPAS.
just picked up there instead of the Thrash, so that makes it a bit more difficult to deal with King. You can use Harbor against it, and look at ASPAS in front of the Viper Orb in mid. Tough to deal with.
Valley knows, bro. He's so smart.
Use the timing to go for the shot.
That's awareness stuff from G2. They know that they lost control of mid prior. Obviously with the turret being broken.
And also the drone being used. I think Com's drone a bit of a tell.
Now going for another re-exploration, double dub. So many players ready to receive. It's G2 again. They bait and punish and pulling them back. And ASPAS is just forced back and away. Mazzino has got to do.
Woo! Almost line up with another.
Two are dropped down in the process. Spike in the hands of Wingman back. Open! Oh, just about got it. Right before the cove ended up being propped up.
30 seconds left.
Receiving that one back and again. Dart reveals it, 2 versus 2. Valin is low.
Spike
Plant
planted.
online though, backs himself away again. Reckoning now available for this post plant. It's going to be used nice and early. Just to buy them a bit of that time as well. Nobody wants to reveal themselves too early from G2, just making sure that they play this one safe.
Poison orb emitting.
Orb up,
No charges left.
putting the pressure now, at least with that
Last
tap.
player
King, no.
standing.
What?
Eats a ton of damage in the process of it.
Valley is a genius, bro.
Leaves it down to ASPAS. Noise being made from the footsteps. Quick little tap, cutting it away. He's baiting out the peak and the response from G2. They do hand him the one, but still time is running short.
at least they
Brings it
tried.
down to it, and it's ice cold from Trent. The dart reveals all.
This
He knows he's won
is
it.
nothing.
Time is on his side, and another round is inevitable.
No.
It's 7 now for G2.
This is masterful for G2 indeed, my
It just
friends.
feels unfair, I think. Leviatán's perspective, they're going to be wondering, man, are they in the comms? Are they in the walls?
I think this is the game that Leviatán's actually going to be tested here, man. Or they're gonna get destroyed if they keep doing like this, man.
He's been punished for a lot of these aggressive plays, and he's making a go of things again. Tex dropped down to just double digits of how fairly there. King also has to go for that re-aggression. He needs information, at least maintain a bit of control out towards an over B.
Finally, that defense exploration finds value, but King is still battling with ICY over towards B. This could be the round for LEV, despite losing ASPAS early.
Got the odds to potentially turn the tide. Mazzino needs to be careful. It's barely a shoulder peeking out. And just spraying it through. Jonah P wins it with the Phantom. Cove down now. That will commit the plant. Into the play. Utah's going to be delayed here. The Hunter's Fury just a little bit off the mark. It's a lockdown. Views alongside. It's still
He's so good, man.
That is
He's crazy, man. How much he got from this ult, bro. Every game.
that rotation back and away. G2 left now with just 2 of these players left to do the most.
Nanoswarm broken. Mosh still available.
And the wall fades away though. Com was not ready for it. Up and over on top of the ropes. No adjustment, at least with the rifle. Still damage done. Tex and King low enough.
Bad plan.
Amount of damage might do it. It is a bad plan indeed. Up and over the wall into his face, dropping down on favored. Still King gets off of it. Does it stick it down? Unexpected.
He could have defused, no?
Oh, chaos in the camp of Leviatán.
King not trusting, not realizing perhaps.
Didn't even
Oh
have
my
time.
god.
Thinking, I think he had time there.
Yeah, he did
I mean,
if he
we'll have to watch it
defused.
back from his POV perhaps, but the
No, he definitely had
through
time,
no
bro,
matter what.
but he decided to
That
pick it.
won't look difficult for ICY.
And even
does
with
have
the
a
shot,
great angle
too.
onto the diffuser, but I'm not sure that King understood exactly where ICY was. If he thinks perhaps that ICY's playing towards pipes,
I think there
he
was
might end up
plenty of
getting
time,
off
bro.
that. First round where it looks like G2 have
I
stolen
think
it away
it
from
could be
LEV
wrong,
rather than
though.
being in control.
Lev have no choice but to really respect this one here. Push back and away. Cove up now. Props it forwards. Hand down for the wingman. For the push it away. ASPAS though, that's a nice one. This is just spam coming through, at least onto those long angles. Leviatán finally getting that advantage. It's the foothold that they were seeking that we've been talking about this entire time. Now it's all about converting. Again, G2. Shock darts forwards, flying util into the hands as a punishment. There and away and around still with that damage. They cannot be getting away with
Yo,
it.
11 is this round, man.
Not like this. It's an old turn. The thrash. Just to push back and away here. Texi just cannot get down from the high ground. There's no safety there, just buying time and critical moments here for G2. Jump spotting, 7 bullets left, ticking away once more. Dominance, a masterclass.
A masterclass, my friend. That's the word. Thank you, Chu. They're gonna win champions, man. And they're gonna still be underrated.
Test for King today, whether he can look comparable.
Absolutely is. Valen. Oh my.
Oh, the timing.
This is insane. Eye tight?
He thinks the turret's right there.
Yeah, potentially cuts it off a little bit early there. Still up and over the top as
I
well.
think
All that's
G2 is probably the team that want to win this the most, right?
They've got all the bodies in the right places, ready to just strike from behind. Valen is right there when his team needs it. The pressure and noise is all being made, and everybody following through and playing off of this one. Heroics in order, but King is the only one to step up to that site of challenge. And Jonah P in the end just can't be stopped, man. This
Next map is Bind.
instead fully barreling their way forward. It's all trying to be expected and anticipated, but a spam go on one side here.
They know where ASPAS loves to play.
Yeah, right at the top, you can feel him just raining bullets down onto that spot, forcing him to back away as well. It's all off angles being played again. Lev just trying to hunt and fight towards the back of the side here. Finding the mark, it's ASPAS finally online. Here and now, leaves it up to Trent, but they all being faced in the end. So, Cove's now committed, one with a plan.
This is nice. Anticipating that G2 are going to be playing off-site because of that Reckoning. They just take the plant for free and have Reckoning for post. Good identification of the way that G2 are going to be looking to play, and King's on the late lurk.
ASPAS heavily committed. Reckoning has to be committed as well, just to help him out. Big reveal. Dart spotting the twos, spraying away. Mazzino not getting punished, at least from not letting the rifle reset here. Backing away now, trying to play this post a little bit better here with a Cove. Broken and bursted, still the kills coming in here for G2. Wingman, it's online, up and over the ropes as well. It's still being diffused as well, despite the fact that ICY was dropped from behind the flank. It's King to deny and delay, trying to
Okay.
finally goes his way.
If Tex falls, that would be a problem for Lev. But otherwise, G2 just looking to play a bit of a retake here.
Oh, Texas wandered way too far.
Way far up.
Head of the curve to his own dismay, and still it's down to that rifle aim. King, he will deliver, dropping down two, so that Hunter's Fury is causing issues in the movement.
Lock it down for Lev.
Get out of there.
Hunter is still for con.
Into the mix now, 3 versus 3. Comes still with the ult, and he's playing this one far back as well. That's the insurance policy into the back pocket. What is going to be the play by G2 as well. Bodies will topple and fall. Still getting a few players onto this one, at least with the wingman onto the fuse. He committed. It's the acknowledgement broken. At least with just the one burst. ASPAS holding for the deeper push as well. Just spotting it. Top of the head, top of the cranium. Just can't quite land it as well. Movement, a jar finally. There with a preempt. Trent sticking all the way through. And there was no plan in sight for Leviatán. Just didn't quite have the extra level to it.
Match point.
I called it when I saw.
Not doing a job there to push back the plant, so we're going that extension into the round as well.
King is one away from the pit. Not the best weapons for G2.
Again, looking to
Yo, look at Khan.
side as well.
They know about Khan.
Waves the util, committal here.
Jonah P heard that, bro.
Just trying to push them back
They know
in the
about
way as
Khan.
well. What is the plan in place for G2?
They're looking at pinch com from both
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
Look at this protocol to clear out the lurker. Gorgeous stuff.
Man,
Recognition.
they
No
prepare
solo
for this
utility.
game
Let's
like a
go.
lot, man.
Is gonna have to get a move on here. Time is against them. There's of the essence in this spot right here. Committed positions out from Mazzino, off angle, spraying him down, at least with it. Nana swarms.
Oh, look at the time.
Denying as well, even more time has been brought up against him again. It's up that narrow margin, half onto it, sticking on the way, but every single player falling. Was down to
Okay.
the wire. Space again given up here to Tex, but he can't overstep himself. Not again. This is the defining moment. There's only 34 seconds left, and just strikes. Rapid approach.
Saw the barrel.
Backs away now, playing with the rest of the team, and across and away over an attempt to punish. Here's a lockdown. Ults now being laid up one after the other. The Thrash Entertainment off into the corner. Needs to be he's bodyguarded off to the side. Dizzy. ASPAS. That is just elite still.
Oh
Flooded
my God.
Fast into the thick.
What a shot, Jonah.
Jonah P. That's snappy, and the pressure is definitely on. ICY already applying it. Quick little tap at the defuse as well. Kills
Yo, Aspas, you didn't communicate there, bro?
He dealt him off from the side, and they do finally take.
Oh, dude, just tripping.
Down to just one. Trent not able to catch it into the cross. A tap again, but he knows he's not on it. It's even evident, and a 3-2-1 swing.
4K for tracks.
And good enough for the round win.
Thanks.
They are stringing this together.
My ult's not ready.
And Tex has managed to wake up and start hitting shots like he did yesterday. And he's dominating some of these rounds of 4K in it. Pretty lucky one from ASPAS in the middle of all of that as well. But on top of all of this, Tex is going so far forwards. He's the player that's exploring through A. He's the player taking the risk and finding out that the site's open. He's also...
Man, his pick is so good, bro.
So he allowed Jonah P in through the back. He needed to make up for it.
This point just trying to hold. Oh my goodness! The shot just barely missing. It's a haircut given to Mazzino.
And I think that's indicating the kind of loss of grip we're talking about with G2.
It's tumultuous.
Poison's off.
Jonah P. It's committed. Drone as well, potentially giving him that extra information. It's broken. There's two rifles ring out as well. It gives him a bit of an indicator to play it. That's a shot to swing off. I mean, cooking up plays on the fly. G2. Surely this is not how you win a round. This is not how you close out a map. Not in any sort of typical fashion, but why not? When the Sheriff's online, when the shots are hitting,
30 seconds left.
time is what you make of it.
He almost got that one too, dude. He's so low.
Damage done to Mazzino. All it takes is the tiniest of breezes to bring him down. It's a tap to force him out into the open. G2 on the precipice, on the cusp.
Did you?
They finish it. A thrifty to close it all out.
Ridiculous! The manner in which that round opened up as well. How is Jonah delivering again and again from difficult spots like that? At the end of the day, I think Leviatán may not have quite realized just how much of a read G2 had on them.
It was almost perfect all throughout that first half, but new beginnings here for map 2. If you're Leviatán, you got to get it out of your minds here. King pushed them back with the early molly. Again, he's still committed into this spot as well. It's not an easy exit for him. He's tucked to the corner. So Dizzy and an explosion.
Oh, okay, that was nice.
Right out and through. Double players up through the TP as well.
Look, guys,
To the
man.
corner. But again, the adjustments, the micro aim adjustments, G2 have locked them in place.
Everyone
Just
on
like
G2
that.
is actually insane too, man.
I can't believe the G2 have
Oh,
got
they
out
are
of that
underrated. Everyone
I
on
don't
this
know
team
what
is.
the timing
It's
was, but
crazy.
it looked perfection. ASPAS is going to do his best to try to recover things. He's got some hookah control. Can he play Mazzino back in?
Mazzino's-
Latch onto Mazzino?
Yeah, again, he's just like caught up into the corner once more. And G2 happy to take up all the space.
So low, bro.
Back of the hall,
Nothing he can
ASPAS
do.
already know his position. They flip the side.
Not even the goat can win this, bro.
They're not going to give him a chance or an option to get back into this.
It's
Anything
ridiculous.
G2 do, yeah, they're always going to be trying to make sure that they sync up these plays together. Snap.
What?
Adjustments. Off to the side again, but the plan is even just for backside. Who's going to take first contact for it? Valen knows he's off of it.
There's no time.
The circle shrinks, yeah, and so the chances once more. G2, they twist and turn. You just cannot quite catch G2 unaware.
Man, I wanna see that shot from ASPAS again. Oh my god, that was so fast, man. And ICY got two that I don't know how.
As they're funneled into hookah because of that beautiful sand crunch called from Leviatán. Love the call, love the timing, all perfect. How on earth is ICY able to pick that one up and then immediately kill Korn? I mean, he goes from being under pressure to completely winning his team the round
That was crazy.
in just a couple of quick seconds there, ICY.
Can scuttle past it. Makes it very difficult. It's too many angles to watch for already. Could have walked past. Jump spot though from Trent. A little bit too overcommitted. And now to Util. It's going to sail straight through and pass it over to Satchel. Just barely getting these players out of dodge still. ICY's alive and kicking still. ASPAS ult earned. It's in the back pocket now with a showstopper. Could be a key piece that they use to try and push this back and apply the pressure right back to him. G2, gonna go 30 seconds left. C's going to miss actually, rebounding right into them. I think that was comms to try and delay and deny Lee the plan. There's nothing to push this back and away. Watching for the headshot angle. Just anybody to hop up onto that box. King, time needs to be bought. A noise needs to be made for him to get some value from that spot, but he is cleaned up. All sticking together now. Ult in the hands, noise being cut. ASPAS is just hoping that it will force G2 to scurry away, but again they tuck tight to the corners and there is so much safety here for them, denying any opportunity. This swings is perfection in motion, man, and G2 make even the best teams feel like you're just dancing around them every single time.
3-0. We're back.
In a rare round where it's going to be that heavy committal from G2. They don't wait things out, not right now. Still, Tunnel goes wide and forwards and through. Still have to worry about these showers. Player Satchel up and over. Still, ICY's perched up, but he is vulnerable into this spot as well. There's too many angles to really account for him, but the smoke's in his face. Full committal by LEV now. They've got all the bodies in the right place, making sure that they can try and flood back into this one and fight it. ASPAS is leading the charge, spearhead for the team, but again, forcing these players out wide and open, in through the showers, fighting in a split mid around Mazzino from behind. Barely there, still lands it. Everybody topples. How's Mazzino gone from whipping to whipping a 180 and doming the player that was flanking him there?
So apparently it was my fault, bro. Sorry, Leviatán.
That shower's control that was theirs, but again, they do have to crunch these players. Mazzino feeling quite a lot of the pressure coming his way. A lot of that util preventing the evacuation, but he finally finds a bit of safety out through the back of the site. And a deep reflank occurring from LEV. Two players up onto the flank. Viper's pit now to try and offset this. G2 very defensive. Jonah P can hear all of this, and the off angle not expected again. Wide in the face. King will deliver at least with the trade. As a molly at his feet.
Bad, bro.
Just tries to get straight past it in the head. ASPAS up and over, around and away.
I didn't see.
Again, they got to deal with this pit, and it's just causing too much confusion into the fight. Crom left to do a lot. Trent still locking it down very short. The tap from Mazzino, but all it takes is a bit of
4
and praying.
to 1.
Timeout.
Go for a little bit more, but this is the push ahead here by G2. Thrash couldn't be followed up, just waiting out for the tether. There is that detainment into the corner. Orbital strike as well, and push them back and away. That's a spike committed, Marlin! Couldn't run away from it. He was seeking safety, at least with the TP, and this is G2 in a pretty precarious spot. They have to explode out into this one and try and take these fights.
Okay, King.
Display, but King locking it down.
Damn, that was nice, bro.
And that's overwhelming. They shut it down
A
before
king
they get started.
round.
It's the wrong read again for G2. They tapped the pickup of the Dizzy there, expecting LEV to be going for an aggressive defense re-clear of B long. Remember on Icebox, Valen's idea about what LEV were doing was correct every single time. This time, LEV go for a re-clear of short when Valen's expecting
King is so good, bro.
Re-clear of B long.
Up into this spot as well. He's gonna have to back away from that with a wall up.
One of the best weapons for this too.
Walking away, Mazzino left to cover.
Look at ICY all the way up B long. He's got himself deep into this pit. Gonna have only a single point of health to work with. But could he potentially find King exploring outwards?
King looks like he's expecting at least part of it. If he steps forward as well with the decay damage, all he needs is just a single shot.
That's good info for ICY.
Yeah. ICY's been pushed as well into this deep corner as well. I don't think this is going to be expected at all. King walks straight
That's beautiful by ICY, bro. So smart.
That's beautiful.
and it's a massive opening now. It leaves it all down to Corm. He's a solo anchor. He's got to weather the storm. Buffer himself pass and away from him. But look at the utility. You can't stand your ground. Not against that. You have to give it up. And so, backs away now. Still with the weaker weapons for G2, but plenty of tools at their disposal. Definitely to turn the tide. Valorant with that orbital strike. It's going to be committed into elbow here. Bit of spam at the bullets. They forced this fight out and at least
They play from ICY, man.
picked up the weapon and a call is made to move forwards. To pack mentality. And they're ripping LEV apart. Through the back of the side, it's ASPAS and Tex. They have to reclaim every part of this. The half clearance again, and ASPAS is left to do the most still. A blessing in disguise here. Rocket into his hands. Half onto the fuse. Here's the footsteps. Noise bait jump spot again. A tap. Now the
That is a mastermind, bro.
The wing cons has to get half, at least for even a chance in hell, but he doesn't know if he's being pressured. Rifle picked up and away, drifting back and forth. They know he's not on it. Leap again, tapping and swinging around.
Man, this is beautiful to watch, bro. Beautiful.
50 win to close that one out. This angle, though. Seen a few players in this spot here still going, walking further forwards, just encroaching into territory that they potentially don't have, yet still will get rewarded. King forced to back away here, and at least there's an ult forced out as well out of ICY. He wanted to respond back here. Fuse are going to be running out just in time. Still tucked to the corner. Oh no, pre-fired. Running him down. What? Mazzino? How the hell has he got that?
That's so unlucky for Mazzino.
Yeah.
But still, Leviatán in the 3v2.
Which for Tex?
King's done his job.
It's definitely made it winnable. But ASPAS is that lone player sitting onto the side. I've been worried about the Showers players. ASPAS back in position once more. Has that control out towards Lampsey. Thrash with a detainment is the best chance they've ever had. Jonah P seeks to delay and at least try and save, but it's not possible. The angle wasn't watched for. ASPAS just wrapping it all the way around from the side. Off angle by ASPAS is vitally important. And it's all about a clearance. Leaf expecting
In you, bro.
At least with that anticipation, maybe he's created an opening. Still, G2, they don't want to shy away from this fight. Out towards A now with just 30 seconds left. It's a full committal, even though the players are here to receive. Lev crossed up now. Comes still with control. Out towards it. Can't deny the plan, though. He's the one who's
And the
dropped.
prep that this team do is
Mazzino
incredible, man.
As well. He's just walking out into the open, raining down with the bullets, and his head just pops out and over. Enough for Trent to pluck it off his head.
It's not just Valorant, bro. It's the prep for the entire team, man.
Valorant had already
It's
used
beautiful.
one on that failed execute that got cancelled by the Nightfall.
Man, Leviatán needs to win this pistol, my friends. Otherwise, I'm afraid
Fall back into high-low setups.
it's going to be 2-0.
Double flash fight. I mean, blinds potentially connecting there, but pre-fire necessary, dropping one of the players.
Look at the walk.
And there's the advantage going to the grand final.
Very committed. Here's many footsteps here. Just didn't quite know what to aim for.
Good read, though. Great read from Leviatán. They got players anti-flash for that play down B long, and then they recognize Valin. Very good anticipation. That's what we've been missing from Lev.
And just cutting noise. Still bodies are being shown here. Lev ready to try and swarm and overwhelm this one. That's a committal into the TP. They don't have prior control of this one. And that might bite them from behind. ICY is the one who's just looking to make his mark. No, and shots rattled. 3 necessary at least to just clean up Mazzino. Backside control fully gained up here, but across not watchful. Leaf is quick onto it. Tanted back and at least traded here, but still 2v3.
They don't know where the retakers are coming from, though.
Exactly, it's perilous. Precarious. Here for G2 now, still doubled up. Same could be said for Lev though, and they want to try and take this fight.
It's crazy that he got one.
Again, still doubled up and backing away once more here. Puts ICY with a difficult task ahead of him. Got to overcome this one here, and it's a high-low setup, just crouched up, one below the other.
Okay, we got a game.
Really just slowing this one down. They'd have no other options across the rest of the map here. It's all 5 players up through A short. They're just slowing it down for a moment, but now going for the committal. Trailblazer used in response. That clears out most of the shower. It's going to give G2 a bit of peace of mind as well, knowing that nobody's playing into that spot. Might even just seeking to try and delay this one. That's Valorant. A bit of run and gun. Just punishing that one as they're just trying to get onto the line of side angles, out through lamps and away. It's jumping up and around. Mazzino just barely alive. Down to the double digits. Dizzy being used as well and committed. King
Good shot,
cleaning
man.
up. Jonah P. That was a necessary one as well. Losing control slowly of the map here, but over the top as well. That's not smoked up. Leaf, this guy is working miracles for them. Now the rest of the team going to be grouping up here. 2 left to stand here for Lev. Tex lurking his way around almost.
Yo, that was nice by King, bro.
Beautiful, beautiful precision on display. I see though, sole job really to try and hold back this push. My God, body blocked into the corner or what? But I'm not too sure. Drop down to 5 hours. It's a thrash. It's committed a second wave of things here. ICY presses forward. It's a detainment up inside the smoke. Needs to be defended. Rifle in hand.
Really?
Live up to that expectation. And it needed to happen.
How is ASPAS alive?
Lucky to be so. Spike committed as well. That was G2 just looking to punish. They're even going for another reaggress out through B long. It's going to be giving them a lot of mid-round information to work with.
Ready.
Depending on the direction that LEV go into as well, might get punished for it, but we'll see. Again, could come down to these timings. Grouped up, LEV looking like they might want to commit down towards A. It's being watched, King, aware that there's
Toxins going up.
these avenues that are open. But now looking the other direction, walls up, contacting. Valen to hold them back. It's an off angle. ASPAS leading the charge as well. He's low enough here. Right board.
That's crazy, man.
Valen still getting two.
Hyper speed for King.
Looking from behind. There's only 20 seconds left into the round here.
Oh, he's
Feels
dead.
just settling into
Remaining.
even be possibly coming from here. Jonah P just wraps it around from the side as well. Needs some help, Namian. Just ran down all the way through Mazzino.
10
Doesn't know where to
seconds
expect a
left.
second. Spike has to be committed to tap onto the plan. Hoping that it pushes Leaf out into the
Thank you, 6.
The overwhelming might of Leviatán. To Moss into the corner. Showstopper committed. ASPAS will not clear the corner up, but still flashed up as
Okay,
well.
they need this round, bro.
All the way through. A path has been paved up into the side, but they're not accounting for this octagon. Flash is perfect. The
Sheesh.
professor in action.
Not gonna lie, G2 today, just better, bro.
Sick round from Jonah, and also a sick read. They make it feel like they're playing over Octagon, so that they force ASPAS to throw the showstopper out and path as if he's punishing only 2 players in Garden. And instead they've got people tucked around Hookah.
Taken out.
Those cause the distraction, allow Jonah to stay alive. That, to me, looks like a hard ante on what ASPAS likes to do with his showstopper and what LEV, in general, like to do on those offensive rounds.
Timeout.
Players anchored over towards B.
One sent flying into the back of the side. Satchels as well. Cuts up the crosshair placement.
30 seconds left.
Leaf can't withstand it. Has to back away here.
Okay.
Giving up the sight now forward. It's a TP by ICY.
Spike planted.
Commits out. Boombot wasn't broken.
Welcome.
There's one side of things here. The squeeze is coming out now. TP reinforcement arriving here for G2. Still worried about the potential. They're being a lurker, but it's a crossfire setup to get through. And what util do they have? Trailblazer. These should be good enough. Takes the movement. That's nice. Just slightly ajar. Still G2 are not going to be slowing down their own approach. Off from the side here. Get a bit of a pincer going, but they need these Hookah players to start putting in some impact, or do they? It's barreling over. Brute force, and again the distractions necessary to try and win it still.
Sick as for Jonah P, but
A tap. Forcing these players out from the
Time's low.
wide open space. No way, adjustment. Valen, ridiculous. It's magnetic in the moment, sticks it to half. Wind goes hurt, and a round, 1 out. That.
there's no way, bro. There is no way.
What is that?
G2 cannot be winning rounds in this kind of way.
Oh my god, man.
The break on the Hookah hold is impressive enough.
When people gonna start talking about G2, bro? These guys are insane, man.
His ultimate on site there ends up ruining them because G2 are afforded so much of the space around the pit. Eventually, King and ASPAS have to come and check this spike.
This guy, man, so good,
I don't
bro.
know how he's that cool, calm, and collected there towards the end, man. It's going to be committed. So, out towards Lamp here. Finally get to move on. Uses the stimmy to evacuate and through and out. Nade sails up and over. Jonah P so fast under this line. Adjustment, control.
Oh my
God.
god.
Flash into the face. G2 have toppled them all. It's a 12 round, and one more step is all that's
30
needed, and
seconds
one
left.
player is all that stands between it. A grand finals appearance for G2.
Another one.
They'd love to have it to right the wrongs.
This
of
time they
stage
wanna win,
1.
bro. Valen said it, man.
And it's
They
next.
wanna win.
How
They
much more
wanna
poetic could it get?
the
The
trophy.
player removed from G2 at the beginning of the year has to do it all with only 10
Yeah.
seconds.
On, man. They know exactly where he is, and G2 won't give him
GG!
anything at all. 13-6, a 2-0 finish. That's dominance, man. It's a masterclass in terms of the calling, of course, and we say that often with this G2 team. But the preparation is there, the team play is there, the discipline is there. They look like they're on a warpath to take Americas by storm.
Hello my friend, Valorant Mundi here and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT EMEA Stage 2 lower finals. Between the second place of Master Shanghai, looking to find their prime form, Team Heretics. versus the team who showed the biggest improvements and has safe in God mode. Team Vitality! The winner move on to the grand finals to face Fnatic. Meanwhile, the loser will be eliminated.
On attack side, plant is found. Heretics is stacked up B early on, so it's going to be the retake.
They had that early aggression. Didn't get the success maybe they wanted. Post-plant utility mostly revolves around shock darts for that attack side. Already Safe is going to be forced back off the angle. Miniboo so quick to try and take the space, and while still stunned, it's going to be an easy first kill. In fact, another coming up their way, and that diffuser already halfway. Nobody
Oh, they're gonna get the defuse, bro.
No one even attempted to deny it. It's going to be Heretics taking the pistol, and well, I think Vitality were a little bit lost in the fight. Sort of holding the ground and maybe finding a kill, but the spike is now going back in the other direction. It's almost a double fake. Safe has kept 3, even 4 players on that side of the map, and it's only really Boo there to try and deny.
And Miniboo can get here quite
Doesn't have
quickly.
money.
He's not
Gonna get the
have
plant.
hit. Vitality are already on site with the little guy planting that spike. Nano set
Wood
up
has
the
ult.
plant as well. Some utility to work around for the attackers still, even after running the clock down low. Boo, he's getting super aggressive clearing that corner.
What?
Sender's on 10 HP. Weapon diff in this instance, but it's enough to give them the advantage. That's a huge
That was a
lead.
beautiful
Some of
shot,
these
Mini.
players detained
Boo.
now up close. Although the shots don't land for Miniboo, the trade is there for Rians. They've gained some space with this. But now Vitality are back, ready to fight. Nano's removed from the spike, already halfway defused.
Man, these guys from Heretics, they shoot strong, dude. Oh my god.
Rians and Co. 3-1.
Because right now the round looks out of their control. Wu up above,
Oh,
he's already
no.
spotted the gun. That's information. Gets the first. The trade is immediate, but even still, those numbers in favor of the opposing side. Sender hoping to try and catch someone on the cross. I don't think that Viper Spit's coming in, but that's a big fight. Kicks takes down Rians a little bit ahead of everyone else. The swing, again, is there for the trade, though. That advantage doesn't last for long.
Yeah, Boot dropped his toxins just in time, and now they won't be going back up. Swing around the back could have been it for
30
Trex.
seconds left.
But now the spike is on the floor, and the man with 45 HP has to 1 versus 2. At least it's easy players
the
like
wrong way.
Banji, Fishy, and Miniboo to take down. And yet they were looking the wrong way, and indeed they've lots of angles to cover. The timing might work out for 1 pick, and then it's a winnable fight. There's the one up top.
Oh, no!
Oh, he got distracted at the wrong moment. Seconds away from success, but instead it's 5-1 to Heretics. At this point, there it is. It's going to be thrown through. 2 players spotted on the back of the site, wrapping around just for the information, put in a safe spot to be retrieved. Only danger is that if they fire utility, never mind, they are just fighting tooth and nail for this site. I
Oh,
thought they'd give it
man.
up on Heretics. Play the retake we saw in
This
the pistol
crypty,
instead.
bro.
With 5 HP on kicks, Thrash
Another
non-recoverable. I think it's going to fade away.
7-1 is coming.
You have to hope Sender can find some value on that lurk again. He did it before. Kicks is
Spike
down
down
now, so
A.
definitely no.
Come on, Safe.
And with Safe
Save us, man.
holding on for dear life, and now Sender spotted in mid. This round does not seem to be going anywhere for the attackers.
No, and the worst thing is as well is for Heretics, these rounds are getting more and more confident. You'll see
This is
Miniboo take
Vitality
bigger and bigger
map
risks
pick,
and
by the way.
succeeding off the back of them, and it even looks like Vitality might have just come in a little bit cold. Like, we're not seeing like those rounds from Safe where he even gets like an opener or two. He's 2 and 7 right now, getting slaughtered, and we're looking at 25 seconds spike down on the deck. In fact, Boo has decided to go back to the other side of the map just to try and hunt down some. That's not bad, though.
Okay.
2
Okay.
has at least made things look a little
Big
bit
safe, big
interesting,
safe.
but the time is ticking away. The second anybody goes for that plant, you expect that there's going to be a move from the rest of the players.
Ooh,
Snakebite not going to be connecting, but as said, Boo already taking that space. A lot of damage done. And while
Oh, he was alive, dude.
in the end,
You cannot avoid the score, bro. 7-1.
and while Heretics get even
Every
further
day
ahead,
a
even
different 7-1.
A lot of the time they're going to leave him as solo, but
Nice shots.
oh, I don't want to jinx him, but he's normally pretty good at staying alive. They're going to pressure him, though. They're actually pushing all the way forward to try and get this man out of the corner, and that's exactly what they've done. I like the adaptation. The problem is, again,
Rians.
One enemy remaining.
another triple kill on
He's
the
so
B
good,
side.
man.
He's not been called upon massively throughout this game, but when he is,
Runner?
I don't know how he's managed to do this. He'd already used the lockdown. I was about to say, what a disaster. They used the ult and then the round's basically over. But now, 6 versus 2.
Oh my god.
The HP bar is barely visible on your screens. The spike down in the open, but Runner's trying to play a smart game. Catch this player off before he goes for the spike.
Is Rian's going around so he can Hunter's Fury? If the guy is low, he will just hit him once. So he's far enough away. He also has 2 shock darts, so he can play this off the low HP. I love it. Just be as far away from the guy as humanly possible. Don't give him an opportunity. If he tries to rotate, you catch him. And if he tries to plant, you kill him.
HP doesn't matter on the opposite side of the map. It's a smart play. 14 seconds as well. Even denying the plant once or twice, that will be enough. Depends how long runner takes. 8 seconds. 7. Now the plant comes in. Hunter's Fury. It's not trained on him, but he's moved. Now just one.
Now pray. Now pray.
That's all it takes. A game of. 4th kill of the round. Rien's beating Vitality into the.
And he typed something in the chat, man. I want to see what he typed on the chat, bro.
If that was his call or somebody else's, but that's the smartest way to play that 1v1.
Yeah. Giving no chance, man. That's how you play. Let's always say,
avoid him altogether.
why kill a guy
You have an ultimate that
in the front if you can kill him from behind? And he's last, man. One of the best aimers in the world. He always plays smart, bro.
Give him an opportunity. It was a really nice attempt from Runner. As said, he's been very quiet so far. Unfortunately, the way Rian's played that, literally perfect.
What a round.
Page 1.
Nets of ultimates to fall back on big, heavy hitting ultimates too. The way the game's been going, I almost expected Benji to one-tap save through this smoke.
Through.
He's been having a tough time, but there it is. Safe's round. He's activated. He's dropped Boo, and the entire B site is up for grabs.
Looks like they just got a little
H1 Heretics playing like Heretics.
They managed to get
Vitality
behind them.
playing like
exactly the same. It'll be the trade out. Runner now
all
gone.
the Vitality.
Tried to win the last round almost on his own. And with a couple of high impact ults, this is going to be difficult. They even use Miniboo alongside the Thrash as a distraction. 2 players remaining, Kicks and Trex. To try and hold on to this one. The wraparound could be perfect. It's been a round of flanks. That's everything in this one. And he gets
this guy, man.
on both. It's now down to Miniboo. Trying to find out where the second player is. He has absolutely no idea.
Talk about Vitality, bro. 82.
Coming in on B, Nano's destroyed. Mosh was going to be thrown through. Instead, they settle on
solo.
Sam, and it's damn well successful. 26 HP on Sender, but he's still drawing breath. Still alive with that snake bite for the late round.
This is the counter as well. Lockdown available, but Hunter's Fury is on the other side. Trex, at least for the moment, is likely going to try and hold on to that. Doesn't want his players to be forced out of position, but they're already moving on it. Miniboo with one, he knows exactly where his runner is, but he still manages to turn him. It's become a bit awkward for Wu, but the players are low. Down to
1v1 and track.